What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. If you're new, my name is Sean Canoy. I do speaker videos, G videos, adventure videos, so check them out. I have a lot of speaker videos if you need any more help besides this one, so I'll leave links in the description or somewhere up here, wherever it is, so click on those, check them out. Today I'm going to show you guys how to make your car speakers sound louder. We're going to look at the stereo settings that will help do this. Alright, so I've made a few videos before about stereo settings to make your car speakers sound better, or stereo settings for better bass, but this one I'm going to focus on the stereo settings that will help your speakers go louder. So if we click into our head unit settings, you can see that all of the settings are right here, and we're going to start with loudness. Now, loudness might seem like you should turn it up because it'll make your speakers louder, but this actually helps with low volume sounds. Basically, loudness, if your volume is low, it keeps the bass sound kind of in the music, so that you still hear your bass and your treble, even if the music is low. Hopefully I explained that well. So loudness, you don't really have to worry about it. If you want the loudest speakers, just keep it off because you don't really need it. The second setting that I would recommend changing when trying to make your speakers loud is fader. For the fader setting, this setting adjusts how much sound comes out of the speakers from the front to the rear. So you can adjust if you want your speakers to be louder in the rear speakers or in the front speakers. If you're trying to make your speakers as loud as possible, I would say keep it at 0. So I just made another video talking about stereo settings that will help your car speakers sound better or will get better bass. And in those videos, I recommend to do at least 2 clicks to the rear because it makes the sound a little deeper because more of it comes out of the back. That's just my opinion, but if you're trying to go for loudest, then I would recommend keeping it at 0 so that both of the speakers, front and back, can be turned up, which will lead to higher volume. So the next setting, we have bass level, and in my opinion, if you're looking to get the loudest sound out of your speakers, I would recommend turning the bass level down, maybe even less than 0, like -1 or -2, because once you start turning up your speakers, if your bass is higher than that, then it'll start getting rattly and it might start shaking and make you not able to turn it up as high. If you move on to treble, this is a big one. A lot of people think that turning up your treble will make your speakers louder, but I would recommend, if you're trying to make your speakers loud, leave it at 0 or maybe even 1 or 2, just to get those hi-hats in the upper range a little louder. So a few more settings. If you have a bass boost setting, but you're looking to make your speakers go as loud as they can, I would recommend leaving this off, just because, as I said before, if you have too much bass in your music, then if you turn it up louder, then they'll start getting rattly and shaky and not sound as clear. So bass boost off. So if you're going for the loudest sound from your speakers, then those are the settings that I recommend. But ultimately, if you want your speakers to be louder, I would recommend getting a subwoofer, because then you don't have to rely on your door speakers to put in the bass. Because if you add too much bass to your door speakers, they won't be able to go as loud before starting to rattle. So if you want louder speakers, turn down your bass and probably get a sub if you want that bump back. But overall, I hope this helped you guys. If it did, leave a like, leave a comment, check out my other stereo setting videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.